Waynnie.
Waynnie.
That's mine?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Last but not least.
Hello everyone, this is John Wood with Appalachian Channel and welcome back to Waynnie's World. This is day 5. We've been here this week helping him a little bit around the farm. He's had some people coming and volunteering, to some neighbors, and Jay from Virginia. And today it's a little cloudy. That's good. It's been hot this week, ain't it, Waynnie?
Yeah.
I'm already sweating again, but it's a lot cooler today. We might get a little bit of rain. We're not going to do a whole lot today. We're going to kind of take it easy. Then we're going to go out to eat tonight. We're going to all go get some dinner and have a good time. But we've been looking at his Bel Air over here behind me here. Let me show it to you. This is what year model? 67? 67, yeah.
367.
You got 367s. You got the 4-door. Then you got this one right over here. The white one that we've been working on. Impala. Then you bought one new. You've got one that you bought new, didn't you?
Impala Super Sport.
And it's in the garage, and we'll show that next time maybe. We showed it on the first video. If you want to see it, go to the first video.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down and get that Bel Air and maybe get it washed up a little bit. Then we're going to take it to Priddy's tomorrow, general store.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. Some of them buys these things, put on that, you know.
Quick release type thing.
Yeah, you know, you just unscrew it.
Yeah.
I know. But I ain't never around mine that much. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, you probably don't get it out too many times a year, I don't guess.
I just jump in something and go on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, you don't want to put many miles on it. You just want to drive it on special occasions. You don't want to drive it every day.
See that? It needs tightening down, but if I tighten it down, I can't get it all.
We'll check it when you go to hit it there. This lawnmower right here is one that was real interesting, I thought, Waynnie, when we filmed the first time with you. This was a riding mower.
Yeah.
And that looks like...
You see, it had a little hood, which is up yonder.
Oh, it had a hood, okay.
And it's facing back here, under here somewhere in the... I believe this is on top of it, I think.
You remember what brand that might have been?
I don't have no idea. We bought it. Used to be a place down in Medellin. We called it Lowe's at that time, but it wasn't.
So this motor right here to me looks like what would be a Tecumseh brand. You know Tecumseh?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I think that's a Tecumseh. Anybody watching the video, I'm going to think, what year you reckon? 40s, 50s?
Oh, it's been a long time. That's the first lawnmower we bought.
Let's see, you might can see something on there. Let's see. This is the first lawnmower you bought. How about that? We can get there is a sticker on there, ain't there? Don't know that we can see it without some water on it, but I think it's interesting because I used to work on lawnmowers, you know?
Yeah.
And I never worked on one like that, but
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah. See, that's a gear stick back there. See the little transmission there?
This is the transmission here.
Yeah. Maybe 4 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a grill for something there.
Oh, yeah. Daddy had that for years and years. Took it off.
Can't hardly see in here with this GoPro camera. It don't do good in low light, but alrighty.
I think it was a Chevrolet.
Hit that thing and see if it'll turn, and I'll twist on it some here of these, and if you want me to, we'll try to get you some of them things you're talking about for it sometime.
I just never had got them, you know.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, this is our last project on this trip, except we got dinner tonight. You'll be seeing that in the video here in a little bit, and then tomorrow we're going to be at the Priddy's General Store all day. Well, not all day, from 10 to 1. And Wayne's going to take the Bel Air down there, and he took it down there last year when I was down there. But it's been sitting down there in the barn, and the donkey's beside the barn, and it kicks up a lot of dust, and it's just got dusty. So we're going to start with just trying to rinse it off. We're not going to rub on it with nothing until we get all as much dirt as we can off of it, because we don't want to scratch it. We just want to rinse this off the best we can. Then once we get the dirt off of it, then we'll use a soft cloth to wash it with. We'll get something to wash it, and then we're going to vacuum it out. It's really clean. It's just a little dusty. We'll put a little armor on the tires, but the tires are really pretty clean. They're not dirty. So, and did you say you had the chrome redone on this at one time? The chrome, did you have it re-chromed?
No.
No?
This chrome.
How about the bumper?
See, them things right there cost $18 when they put them on.
Oh, yeah?
In 55.
Was that original from 55?
Yeah,
And
they put that on before we left it there.
well, the bumper is just such good shape.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did you re-chrome the bumper?
I had them re-chromed.
I started to say, I've never, for this, I figured you did, because it's just too good a shape not to have been redone. Because chrome will pit and peel and go on. So, yeah, it's an...
I get $5 for this piece. Boy up the road, he had
$5?
Yeah, 55, you know.
Let me move this around here. What are you talking about? That front?
Just a piece, that's, yeah. See,
hold on, let me line this up a minute.
Bumper guards, you know.
So, you bought this bumper guard
right here
for $5 back when? What year was that?
I don't know.
Back in the 60s?
Well, yeah, somewhere back in there. Well, it might have been in the 70s. Might have been in the 80s.
It don't matter when it was. $5 was cheap, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I was pleased to get it.
I'd show you what. So this wasn't factory right here. This is an add-on, this piece. And this is called a bumper guard?
They come out. They come out with them.
With it, but you just didn't have it.
You got them.
But it didn't come with it when your daddy bought it.
No,
and you added this on.
See, some of the cars had them on.
So have you kept this in that barn all these years down there? Is this where it's always parked at?
No.
No.
Used to be sitting right out there.
Okay. Yeah. All righty. Well, let's just start with some water.
It has been in the house down there.
You did what?
It has been in my house down there.
In your house? What do you mean, your basement?
No, I had that redden in the basement.
How do you get a car in your house?
Well, I got a door.
You got a garage door? Okay.
Garage door in the basement.
Okay, yeah.
And then I got 2 doors in the car shed, you know.
Okay. So you kept it down there for quite a while.
2 cars in there when my friend come, you know.
So getting a little bit of pitting right here, see that?
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, though. That's not bad.
Well, I've cleaned that. It's hard to clean out.
It is.
Take a brush.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I spend time. Yeah.
All right, let me set this back over this way and we can see us washing a little bit.
See, I hope my friend put bumper guards on his, and he bought them and put them on these corners, you know. Got 4 corners. And
so guys, if you haven't watched the first 4 days of this, go on to the Appalachian Channel. Make sure to subscribe and you'll be updated as we do more videos. But if this is your first video, there's a playlist called Waynnie's World And it's just the very first video I made here with Waynnie that just went viral for me. It did, as of right now, this is June 12th. It's at 1.6 million views. And I was really happy to see it do so well. And so I told Waynnie I'd come back here and we'd make some more videos and we'd wash up some of these cars, and we'll keep making them as long as people will keep watching them. But we just want to rinse this stuff off here. We don't want to put no rag on that dust. We don't want to put nothing on there. That's grit. That's going to eat into the paint. The paint's really good on this car here. Really good. Now you've had some problems, Waynnie, with these trees. What's that, a walnut tree over here?
Them has oak trees right
Oak
there.
trees, okay.
That's the one that right yonder. That's the one that, see that big one out there, I got hit. And all the rest of them come up around here.
Oh, you planted one and they come up. Well, whatever that is that falls off of them is terrible on paint.
Oh yeah.
Especially,
See, I had this one under the oak tree one time. And where that sap fell, just like a pin,
oh yeah.
it went plumb through the paint.
Yeah, we washed your Cavalier that you drive every day, and you left it out there under that tree, and I could not believe overnight how much that stuff had pitted into the car itself. It just ate into the paint already, hadn't it? Overnight. So you don't want to park your cars under trees because you got that sap coming off there.
Oh sure.
And it will mess the clear coat up on the new cars.
Well, you take a pine tree, it's got rolls on it, you know. You don't park them on the pine tree.
So I'm getting to know your story a little bit better. I guess you just like your cars. When you'd buy one and you knew that you needed another one, you just didn't like to trade them in, did you? You just like to hold on to them, didn't you?
Well, actually, a lot of times you don't get nothing for them. But the way it is now, they claim that you get a whole lot of money, you know.
Oh, on trade-in. You're saying you didn't trade them because you didn't feel like they was going to give you much for them anyways, did you?
I thought they'd do me just as much good as would enough.
You just soon hold on to them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
This top's our hardest part because it's a little hard to reach up here, but I'm just kind of taking my hand and just pushing this grit off of it. Now, if we had some pressure, like at the car wash, maybe would have blowed it off a little bit better, easier. But he's going
right up there and let it run back down.
Here you go. You know how to do it?
Right there.
Right here?
Now,
right there?
run it this way.
Okay.
Not telling you what to do. You know more.
Oh well, I don't know. That's neat. There. Did you add that to that drip guard?
Yeah.
That's a drip guard. Okay, I see it.
I got another set of them down yonder. Come off with 57 Chevrolet.
So you've kind of dolled it up a little bit over the years by adding a few things to it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get all this grit. It's not really too coarse a grit, but I'm going to make sure there's nothing on here before we put any wash rag. We're just going to probably use a microfiber rag or a wash rag to wash it with, because the paint is excellent on this car. And we won't be as careful. Hold that right there so it ain't on the car for me. We won't be as careful as we can with it and get all this off before we do anything to it, as far as putting a wash rag on it. So I'm taking my hand and I can kind of feel what's on there. And that water hose, you see how he's holding that up? You drag that water hose across this car, it's going to put a mark on it. So you want to keep that water, you don't want to pull that water hose over top of this car nowhere, because it'll scuff it up a little bit. Generally don't hurt them because it's rubber, but you don't want no scuffs on it.
I used to get gas, you know, they always washed the windshield, you know. And I worked on the thing all day, you know, and they come up and they said, oh boy, this is a nice car, and to have a coat on, you know, and a zipper, you know, he'd be
leaning on it. Oh yeah.
See, I was a curious fella, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you don't want nobody leaning up against your car. If you're at a car show, don't touch the cars. Yeah. Look in the windows, but don't touch. Don't lean up against them because your zipper, like he said, your coat zipper, your belt, your pants button, your shirt buttons, about anything will scratch it. When was the last time you had this painted? You had it painted twice or once?
I've had it painted twice.
Twice.
I know that. On that tree, I had messed it up, you know.
When the tree messed the paint up? Yeah. How long ago was it when it was painted last time? Do you remember?
Oh, it's been probably 30 years.
3 decades ago. Okay. Well, those of you just watching this maybe for the first time and don't know, Waynnie's had this car. His daddy bought this car new in 1955. June 10th, 1955, actually. That was his birthday, wasn't it, Waynnie?
Yeah.
I'm getting to know Waynnie's history here about his cars. And he's just a car guy. He loves cars. And he loves tractors too. And I think he loves donkeys. He got a bunch of donkeys, so.
Caught with them donkeys.
Huh?
I got caught with the donkeys on. Same way with tractors and cars, you know.
How did you get into the donkey business?
Well, I started out, I wanted one to breed a male, and my cousin died, and his wife, she said she would sell me one, and so I got the male, and then she called me up one day and said, we have raised a female and offer another donkey. Says, you want to buy that donkey? And she said, get it. Said, we might have some little ones. And so that was a mistake.
So they just kept multiplying on you, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
So now you got what, 14?
Got 14.
14 donkeys. You're in the donkey business, ain't you?
It's 3 of them out there gonna have donkeys.
Oh my goodness, you got 3 of them that's pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a lot of donkeys, guys. He's got 3 more on the way. Let me see if this is lined up. That's pretty good.
That might have missed. You might have missed it on the back end.
I probably did. I'm just rinsing the big stuff off, then we'll go back and wash it. I'm just trying to feel, make sure there ain't nothing. Trying to get this dirt off. Trying to rinse it before we wash it.
Throw some right over on that part over there.
Okay.
Right over there.
All right. You see how I'm not leaning up against this? Don't want to lean against this, guys, in your car, because you're going to mess it up with your pants buckle or belt buckle or something. So yeah, you've got about 14 of them donkeys now, and you got 3 more on the way, so they're gonna put you into 17 donkeys.
Yeah, see, that's a 2-tone piece right there. That piece of chrome right there.
2-tone?
2-tone, you see. Yeah, it's black and white, you know.
Oh, it's got white in here. I see it.
Well, no, I'm talking about the little piece of chrome got the stripes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes a 2-tone, you know. That's what that was for.
This white.
No, this piece of chrome here.
This one.
Chrome, yeah, I got that off of a junk car.
Oh, you added that on. I got you.
Yeah, you see, they come out with a 2-tone, they come out with that, you know. That's what split it, you know, split the color. See, black and white. The top would be white, you know, and white from here back.
So some of you are probably wondering why we don't have no water pressure much. And that's because Waynnie's house here has got a well, and it don't produce enough water for him to wash cars with. It's hard to do it. Wells, you had one well that went bad, dried completely up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your daddy, when your daddy was alive, I guess he redid that one well up here.
But it come back when it went in there and cleaned it out, the dirt. When they put a pump in and knocked the dirt down, you know.
Stopped it up somehow.
And yeah, I told you water from down yonder. There's a spring down on Randy's place. back then, you know.
So you had to carry water in when the well went out.
I went down there and got the water out
Yeah.
of the spring.
You using spray. How long did you have to do that?
Well, I didn't do it 3 or 4 days. You know.
Oh, 3 or 4 days, and you had enough of that, didn't you?
Yeah,
What'd you just have to do? You had to put in a new well, didn't you?
yeah. He went ahead and dug him a wells. Have it pump in the well, you know, submerge the pump.
Come hold this off this car for me a second. See, if there was a little piece of grit or gravel got on here really tiny and you went to washing this thing with a wash rag, well, you'd scratch it all over.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that's the reason I'm kind of just taking my hand and making sure it's clean before we can really clean it. Because this paint's in excellent shape to have been on here for 30 years. That's why I was asking you how long ago it was that you painted it.
Yeah, the boys seen it a while back and they said it really had done good.
Yeah, that's
The
excellent.
one where I painted.
Now, is that the guy that's painted all your stuff that painted this
Yeah.
one? Yeah, you got one guy. Does he still paint?
No,
Retired now, huh?
yeah, they quit. See the body, man. Yeah, they both of them got in pretty bad shape, you know. Got
Yeah.
one little spot up there. It's good on your arthritis, ain't it?
Well, I got arthritis in my knee a little bit sometimes.
Go a little bit right there on that thing. And right there, wipe around that wing, got that hit. That hood there.
Let me get this, turn this around just a little bit right here.
The car wash, you probably done run that.
Yeah, the car wash, we could have run it down to the car wash because this one drives and you might do that in the morning, just take it down there and spray it off, maybe, depending on how much dust it gets on it overnight tonight. But we want it to kind of look good tomorrow.
Yeah. Now you can see where you missed on the top, you know.
Yeah.
Your hand.
Yeah, hold this just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to stand on. Bring that around here. I got this stool to stand on now that I can reach it maybe better.
Let me go around the back way and bring it around. the other way.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I can get up here better
I was
now.
almost the dumbest one in the class.
What?
I was almost the dumbest one in the class, my class.
In your class in school?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
My teacher told me, my teacher said, John, you're not the dumbest kid in the class, but you better hope he don't move. What do you think about that story?
Oh yeah. See, the water does good, but still, it helps to rub it a little, you know.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid on. What have you been washing it in? Just whatever, just blowing it with water?
Well, I don't know. I got some stuff in there that I've been using.
You want to use that? What you've been using to wash it with?
No,
Or?
it's be all right like it is. I mean, you know, you're the doctor. You got more experience than I have.
Well, sometimes I use Dawn dishwashing liquid, but now they do make some car wash stuff that's supposed to be spot free for black.
Yeah.
I generally don't use any kind of car wash liquids that you buy just because they're expensive, and I use Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn dishwashing liquid. But black is a whole different animal when it comes to trying to get it where it ain't gonna have spots on it.
Yeah.
And we talked about this a little bit yesterday. I don't think we talked about it on video, but we talked about, you know, I used to be in the used car business, and buffing a car out is not an easy thing to do. And black is the hardest.
Fuller can
What's that?
mess it up.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. You can mess the car up with a buffer, and I've seen that happen with people that thought well, I can just buff something, but no. there's a lot of experience has to go into buffing a car. A lot of experience. It ain't something you just jump into and start doing, especially on black. Even people with experience that buffs on a regular basis don't like to deal with black, because you get the swirl marks in it, and so it's a lot of extra time to get the swirl marks out of a black car. This don't need buff though. This car's in good shape. It don't need nothing on that as far as I can see. But black is black and a burgundy color, dark burgundy. I had a burgundy Z28 and that thing was hard to keep clean.
Oh yeah.
Pollen would show up on it, yellow pollen.
Oh yeah.
All right, here. We just gotta keep going over and letting it dry a little bit and see where we've missed and rinse again. But yeah, it don't even really need no soap, I don't think.
I wouldn't think so.
I just think the water might do it. We'll wipe it down here a little bit and let it, as it dries, we can kind of see as it dries, we can kind of see where we got to go back over it. So I'm going to take this over the top. And sometimes even the water you use, if you're using city water,
yeah,
it's got chlorine in it. I think where this water come out of the well or something. Where did Brandy get this water for us at?
He got it, I believe it's city water.
City water?
I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes they put chlorine in city water, and
I mean,
that makes it spot. So you got to hand towel dry this black. And I got to talking about the water a little while ago. The water, some of you just seen it, just watched the other videos. The water is coming from a 275-gallon plastic tank, and Randy brought that up here, and that's his truck. You can't see it probably in the camera right now, but that's Randy's truck there, his Dodge. He brought that up here with the water and stacked it up as high as he could get it there, so we could get a little bit more pressure. And it's working. It ain't high pressure, but it's enough. We can do it. We ain't getting her done fast, but we're getting her done, you know.
yeah.
Here, I'll let you up on it now. I got the top. So there's the water. We've washed on that all week long, and it has really done a great job.
See, I bought these things and put on there.
These?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they looked awful new.
Yeah, I bought one on the front and back.
Now, was they on there originally? Did it come with these on here original, or that's
yeah,
it?
yeah.
They just got old.
Yeah.
You replaced them?
Tankers a little, you know how they do. Now that thing had tail extension just like that when I got it new.
Let me get this by you right here a second. Got my cable wrapped around you.
Yeah, I hear that. I forgot what it was I paid for them damn things.
I guess if you've been watching the videos of Waynnie, he's 84 years old, but he's worked me to death. Hard to keep up with this fella. He's a flat-foot dancer. That's his hobby. Besides collecting cars, he likes to go up there and different places when they do flat-foot dancing and bluegrass music, and he's quite popular from what I understand. I reckon all the ladies like to dance with you. Is that right?
Well, some of them do, yeah.
Some of them do?
Yeah.
Well, I heard a lot of them do.
See, I'm not a real lover, you know, and nothing like that, you know. They have pick who they want, you know. far as that goes, you know.
Let's write that in there. Let me see that.
Most time,
Most time what?
I say most time, when I asked a lady to dance, you know, a lot of them asked me now, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
See,
what I
the olden
heard.
days, you didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
Women's going to ask the men, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So that's do you like that? When a woman asks you to dance?
Once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if one asks me, I'll dance with her one time, whether I want to or not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
If they ask you, you'll do one dance.
I'm a curious person.
You're a what?
Just like a person.
A curious person.
A curious person. Oh,
Curious.
Yeah.
So what you curious about? How they dance?
Well, no, I'm just a curious person. You know. That's the reason I ain't so popular with the women. I'm curious. Yeah, I asked one, and if she don't dance with me, I always try not to ask her no more.
Oh, so if you ask them once and they say no, you don't ask another time then,
Yeah,
huh?
look at the way that circle there.
What's that, sir?
I say, look at the way that shows there. No, it's just, they're running around. I wiped it and see.
Well, it's still a little dirty over here. I don't think we rinsed this side here as good as we did the rest of
No.
it, so we got a little bit more dust on this side.
Yeah.
We didn't get quite off. I mean, we rinsed it a little bit, but I can see dust all the way down here on this hood.
I know we hadn't done this side like that.
Now, as it dries, then we can see the places that we missed.
It's just like a waxing, you know.
Yeah, this hood, I tell you, it's still got quite a bit on it, just the dust. So yeah, it's just mainly rinsing it off. And it's getting there.
My buddy over there got a 57 Chevrolet over here. And he got all windows put in his one, you know. It's
Oh.
two-door hard top.
New glass?
And he went, got new ones. He said said that really was a job. He don't plan to do that no more.
Yeah, he must have back. Your glass is good on this one. Good and clear.
We tried to keep it. See, it's got a tinted glass. The windshield, I believe, it's got a tint in it. I believe it has. We put several mufflers on these things that eat out.
Oh yeah, the mufflers, yeah, you got to replace them. They ain't gonna last as long as you've had this one.
Whether I'm doing this right or not, but
Well, as it dries, we just keep going around it and we'll see spots and we'll just wipe them spots again, because black, when it's wet, a little hard to see the dirt on it when it's wet, but then when it's dry, you see it everything. So, all right, here you go. I'll give it back to you.
yeah, still some little spots in there.
Oh, I know. It's going to be hard. We'll have to go over it a couple more times, I'm going to think. Here. We'll let that dry and we can see it a little bit better. Boy, we sure have a nice day today. We got some cloud cover to keep the sun off of us, and it's only supposed to be 83 degrees. And we've had some hot weather this week. Alrighty, let's go. Right, I don't know, did you get this?
Still got spots.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, let me get my. All right. Let's let it set for a minute. Let's give us something to drink for a second. Let the dry just a second, then we can see where we can see it just a second. I'm gonna have to get me something to drink. You're out working me. Slow down, old man. You're making me look bad here. You know. We're on YouTube, huh?
Don't get me in there. I got some over in that
You're making me look bad. Working too hard.
Well, you look just like you did yesterday.
Well, I know, but you're working hard. It makes me look bad at how hard you're working. You're making me look old.
You think it's rubbing off on you?
So I'm drying it off now, guys, just with a towel. I always keep some of my older towels And it is spotting from whatever this water come from. This water's got some chemicals in it, apparently, because we are getting spots. We've put no chemicals of any kind on this car to wash it today, but if I don't get this off, look here where it's spotting on us. See that?
Oh yeah, hit a spot.
We're gonna have to wet it and dry it as soon as.
It's easy to do.
We can't let that water dry. This being, I thought this was maybe well water, but it's city water. Most likely it's got chlorine or chloride or fluoride or all of it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about water. I know they put stuff in it and it sure make it spot on you. So we're gonna have to wash that again. All right, even on a towel like this right here, you do not want to rub it with any pressure. You just want to dry it. You don't want to rub down into that paint trying to get a spot off with this towel, because it's not that soft. And I know people say, well, use a chamois. I know what a chamois is. They're going to be comments, why don't you use a chamois, you big dummy? Because they're expensive and they don't last forever and they're okay. I don't do this full time and I have used them in the past. But a chamois is really handy on a black car. And that's some kind of, I think a chamois is made out of some kind of animal hide, maybe deer hide, cow hide. It's real thin, I'm not for sure. But you can wring it out and get the water off. And they're pretty good, especially if you got a nice car and you want to make it look good. A chamois is not a bad thing to have, but you don't necessarily have to have that. We're going to have to wash that hood again to get them spots off and then dry it real quick. See that?
It'll end up that way, probably.
Well, let's hope not.
Years ago we waxed them, you know, and rain spots, you know.
Yeah, the rain will do it too. Rain's got acid in it. Acid rain, apparently I've heard of.
Yeah.
And sometimes even rain will spot it. And this, it's looking better. Let's get some rinsing on this, what you just washed.
Yeah, my 71, they wanted to buy it one time, make a race car out of it, you know.
71 what?
Pinto.
Pinto, okay, yeah, you got a 71 Pinto down there, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't pay no attention to it, but you know, I seen that up yonder the other night, really fixed up, you know.
Oh, where'd you see a Pinto fixed up at?
It's
Car show?
Pilot.
Oh, Pilot Mountain Car Show?
Yeah.
Yep. They got some nice cars when they're up there. They do that the first Saturday every month, I think,
Yeah.
don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very sad. And the last two is always big boomers. They drive the cars certain.
In the fall, yeah. The fall's a big one. That's when
Yeah.
I was there, I think.
Yeah.
Last
Probably.
year in the fall.
Probably when you was there.
Okay, I'm gonna rinse this. I'm gonna dry this hood again. Right in here, this door has not been washed real good right in here. I know that. You
Yeah.
can see some spots on
I'm
it.
on my way. I'm on my way.
On your way? Can't you work no faster?
Well,
Oh,
your
Waynnie
library
here,
calls- Your library calls me to quit.
calls you to quit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you're
Wayne's,
working on my car.
Wayne's showing me up here, making me look bad. He's almost 25 years older than me. Yeah, them spots might have already been in there, Waynnie.
Huh?
I don't think these spots come from this water because I'm not seeing them nowhere else except right here.
Yeah.
And they didn't wash back off.
Yeah.
Gonna take some wax to get them off. Some hand rubbed wax.
Yeah. See, this side, I hadn't got this side.
The top's okay, I think, unless you see some dirt on it.
Well, I seen that spot I didn't
Spot,
get to a while
okay.
ago. Well, you dried this off, made it look pretty. I'm sorry. I
Well, no, if
messed
it's
up.
got a spot on it, we just gotta go back over it.
Believe I can reach that.
Here, you wanna stand on that?
That might be a place over yonder. About wax sometime or other.
Yeah, it's gonna have to use a little bit of wax, get them spots off.
You're gonna have to dry this again.
Yeah, oh, it's fine. If that's what you gotta do, you gotta wash it and dry it several times. That's just part of life. And I'm gonna dry it real quick though right now before it dries any spots on there. Let's rinse that rag out good. Might have a little dirt in it now.
Picking up little spots somewhere or another. Might be falling out of there, I don't know, some orange things. Yeah, one of the steel boys told me, said, I sure did see a nice looking 55 Chevrolet over at Priddy's a while back. He knows who it was.
I guess you pretty much know most of the people living this part since you've lived here for 83 years, your whole life.
I mean, they live back over here, you know. Yeah, they got, them boys got, both of them got a 55 Ford Crown Victoria piece. One of them got a 40 Ford, the one I said about 57 Chevrolet. He got a 57 Chevrolet two-door hardtop. You got a 40 Ford coupe.
Oh yeah?
You got a 50 or 51 Ford pickup. See, they bought them things and worked on them themselves. Fixed them themselves, you know. See, their brother, where I told you about, man, somebody died in a 57 Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a Thunderbird, he gave $25,000 for it years ago. Went up state, had this boy here what painted my tractor out there. Paint hit. You know. It was a beauty. It was a beauty. It's it was 55 or 57 Thunderbird, I forgot. Yeah, they got some nice stuff. Yeah, one of them, he's got a 38 Oldsmobile. He had that a long time. Coupe. Yeah, they had some good stuff.
So you still got all them cars?
He got a 58 Ford retractable top. He had 3 of them. He's gonna fix them, but he never did get it. One of them went way over yonder somewhere. It was, you know, it needed fixing. Yeah. They're just good old country boys. Yeah.
Well, we'll let it. That's,
Awful good to me.
what's that?
They've been awful good to me.
Have
I
they?
looked at them for years.
Well, good. That's good to have good neighbors. You got a lot of good neighbors, don't you?
Oh yeah. See, one of them, one died. He went up Tennessee, you know, to the diesel, wherever, you know.
You keep stuff in your trunk?
Well, yeah, I got a lot of stuff in the trunk.
You think you might have some wax in there? Because you've waxed it. I see wax on it that didn't get taken back off. We need a flat, if we had a flat edge razor blade, we could get that paint off on the inside. But the really,
See, where's my,
see right here, see that?
well, He's got places on it, but I think he does.
That's
pretty good.
spots. That's just water spots. That'd come off with a little bit of wax. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm kind of picky.
It's hard to get them water spots out of when you wash them, you know.
Yeah. Well, if we can't find none, we'll be all right. See right here, let me show you what's happened right here. This is some wax that didn't get taken off. See this right here? That's where you've waxed it before, or somebody did, and it didn't get taken off, and it's baked into the paint now. See that?
I thought maybe rub it somewhere underneath.
It could have, but I think it's wax. I think it's been waxed. I think that's wax, and it wouldn't rub back off good, you know. Then once the sun gets on it, it bakes it into the paint. It's hard to get it back out. It might come out.
Yeah.
We might could get that out. We don't need much wax, but
I don't think it got none in it.
we don't want to wax the whole car. But a few little touch-ups might help it, and it might, no, I don't know. It's a good day for doing any kind of wax because we ain't got no sun out.
Yeah.
This place down here, you still sells batteries. You reckon they sell any wax?
He ain't working on Friday. He don't work on Monday, he works on Tuesday.
Well, what's wrong with him? He must have more money than he.
He's got sugar and all.
Oh, okay.
You know, I put 2 new headlights on it. Yeah, I got them from Sears and Roebuck, them fender skirts, which they got, you know, it's the hard way, they ain't got no leave on them, you know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right there. That's where they used oil. Good fry. See that? That's what it used.
That's an old can.
I know it. I kept it.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. What's this?
Spot and wash. I don't know. I've got. What is that? Anything else? I've got them cans. I don't know. You don't see nothing else in there, do you?
Well,
That's some gas right there, and that gas right here. You got this stuff. That's turtle wax. I used to use that to clean on the bumpers and things, you know, get spots off. See, I had this on the front right here. American Chevrolet. Took it off.
no, well, we'll be okay. It's just little details. Why don't we walk out around this trunk right here?
With this,
Yeah.
it makes a difference, don't it? Don't run the rag.
Huh?
Don't run the rag.
Do I want to run a rag?
I'm going to run the rag.
I don't know. Your tires and wheels are good. We just need to armor all them. We'll wipe them down a little bit, but they ain't much going to make them.
I didn't know it was sitting over at Priddys. It might have been the way it looked. But it had brown looking spot.
I'll see what we can do.
Getting old, son, getting old.
You gonna retire one day?
I might.
Thinking about it maybe
I'm about
when...
retired from fooling with cars.
You ain't bought none, I don't guess, in a little while, have you?
No, I ain't got the money.
You run out, plumb out of money. You quit working and run out of money, didn't you?
Money. Yeah, run out of money.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, maybe you can sell a couple of them donkeys and get some money.
Ain't much way there.
What's a donkey worth? What would one of them sell for?
Well, some of them, they're cheap. Anything I want to sell is cheap. You know.
Oh, okay.
You ain't never been that way, have you?
But when you want to buy it, it's high, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
They get that cleaned okay for you?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Look okay?
Yeah.
Well, I sure do love the dashes on these things. They sure are pretty, ain't they?
Lord, yeah. I liked all of them, you know, back there. Yeah, the old cars.
Let me get in here and show them this dash a little bit right here.
Yes, sir. Really.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That is
I got
pretty.
them home cars for special.
You got her vacuumed out. We was looking at your top a little while ago. You had the top inside repainted, you said. What, did it fade or go bad, or did you replace it?
Just fades a little bit. See, it's just like paste or something. They put it in there. Besides that chrome, you know, especially on the places, I reckon they use it or something in it, or you sweat it or something, you know.
I see it over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
you was painting it back because it started turning. I see.
See,
Gotcha. Well.
see my 55 down there. I got 3 chromes, but they rusted, you know.
Here, you want to put that in the trunk?
It'll be all right.
Let's look at your cars. You got them all lined up back here. Oh, you got a black one with, just like this one, don't you? Convertible.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got that black and white one and the black one. I give $75 for them. I've had them, I don't know what 40 years or not. I got them up there on up one day. Just seen it sitting up there. That's the only one. I bought a tractor from a guy, and he's got some over here. Got one over there. He paid somebody to change the wheels on it.
Yeah.
These fancy wheels, you know.
Oh, on a model? He paid to have the wheels redone?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm guessing this might be the original Spire tire, huh?
No.
Not original?
See, there used to be white wall tires years ago, you know, and
Yeah.
recapped them, you know.
Oh, okay. That's a recap.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I remember recaps. I ain't seen none of them in a long time, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, this black is a booger. You don't want to do too much to it because you'll make it worse. But we're getting it looking a lot better. But it takes somebody that really knows what they're doing to take and wax this type of car. You got to really be patient with a black car, especially an antique car. You don't want to mess it up. There we go, that's better. We had some kind of smudge on it right there. Well, I'll tell you what, let's leave this. It's wet, it's damp, okay?
Yeah.
Let's leave this for in the morning.
Okay.
So we can wipe it back down with this, okay?
Right.
We'll just take and drape it on there. We got anything else need to go in the trunk?
I don't reckon.
Let's look. Got anything else in here? I see a yellow plastic bag in the floor back underneath your seat.
Yeah.
It's sticking out.
I always stuck things under the seat.
Let's put Si right over. I'm gonna make you take me for a ride in this tomorrow now. You ride me in it? You take me for a ride in it?
I reckon so.
Okay. All right.
As long as it stays together.
Let's see. I don't know where that came from, but we'll put that in there too. That's yours, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold this a minute. See these spots right here? Film me here. It goes like that right there. There you go. This rag, I don't really like this towel so good. But them spots, boy, them might have been in there for a while. That could even be acid rain that did that.
Could have been.
Now they're coming out. Look at that. Some of them's coming out there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, hit the pistol.
Yeah, that black.
I've had it a long time.
You should have talked your daddy into buying a white one. White with the red and terrier.
Well, when them things is clean, they're beautiful.
Oh yeah, but boy,
Oh,
it's hard to get. It's looking good right now. We in good shape.
you've done a good job.
What I'm gonna do is we're gonna lay this towel on your driver's floor mat, passenger's floor mat, because it's wet.
Okay.
And then in the morning, we can use it to go back over and wipe the dust off of it, okay? A little bit of water run down when you moved it out of that chrome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it happened. It happened.
Well, let's look around here just a minute. Randy came over and got these big trees that's on the building cut down. That looks good, a lot better. You said you planted that tree there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what year it was. It's been several years ago.
Well, I didn't get to do much tree cutting because I was filming and cleaning cars, but they got it trimmed up good so you can mow better over here a little bit, can't you?
Yeah.
So.
Yes. They done a good job.
They did. So.
I thought about cutting them grapevines down.
No, that's cool. I like them grapevines. I kind of like them, don't you?
It's pretty.
What do you think? So look at these grapevines, guys. They're growing grapes, but I don't know if they're doing any good or not. But right there it is, see? And that's some big old vines. I kind of think they look nice, but I don't know. And this is your garden. We looked at you. Let's look at your garden. We didn't look at it this time. When we was here back in the spring, you just planted it. It's just sprouting up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you got you some corn. You got all kind of, boy, what you gonna do with all them tomatoes?
I don't know.
Lord.
They're small. They ain't real big. The weather felt bad. You want to walk out there?
Sure.
4 or 5 pumpkin hills down there.
Well, okay, we'll go out there and look at them if you want to.
I'll open this gate before you get out here.
This was something in day 1 that got moved. It was blocking this here, and this got moved, pulled back by Randy and his big tractor.
I planted them. We're down in the bottom. Got them around the bottom, around the edge. They have a little bit of berries on them. They're black.
Blackberries?
Blue, raspberry.
Oh, raspberry. I've never grown raspberries before.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of this experience to you.
Now, what's all this right here?
I planted something there, but you see it didn't work out.
Okay.
And I planted that row there too. You see.
So is that just weeds?
That's weeds.
Okay.
This is cantaloupes right here. These 2 rows. See these cantaloupes here?
Yeah.
See a little cantaloupe out yonder? It won't be that long. These groundhogs, you get him way out there.
Oh, I see it.
It should be bigger. Most time they're getting watermelons and cantaloupes will last July. The man down yonder plants some.
So you got some groundhog problems, don't you?
Oh gosh, yeah, there. Look, that's my late tomatoes there. See, I had some tomatoes down at the house in the bucket. I threw some seed out and didn't know what it was.
Oh Lord, son. Is these little supposed to be full-size tomatoes, or you got a whole row of them? You're gonna have about 5,000 tomatoes come out of that.
I don't know how it's going to come out. See, there's 1 or 2 of them is big tomatoes. See?
Oh yeah.
See, I just sowed the seed out there. Them's pumpkins right there now. I got a couple blooms on pumpkins.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as soon as they come out, the groundhogs is getting them, ain't they?
Yeah, I got 3 pepper plants right there. Whatever makes it, they got blooms in them now. One of them got a little pepper on it. Yeah. Yeah, from. See, I bought some of them tomato plants on the end out there. That's one big one. Other than that was what come out of my thing. Don't fall down.
Yeah, you'll not be hurting for tomatoes. Look here, you got your corn coming out.
Yeah.
Does the groundhogs not eat the corn?
No, the squirrels is getting it. See, be a few days. I told Randy to get some of them eggs. See, I had a problem with rotting it. See, it made it right down to rotting on the bottom.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them. Yeah. I told Randy to get some of them. See right there what a pretty little corn that is?
Yeah, what do you reckon happened to it? Oh, groundhog.
Squirrels.
So, squirrels did that, okay.
Squirrels, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know it was that many squirrels. I think it's squirrels, I don't know. See, that's the yellow tomato right there. I bought them. See right down there?
Yeah.
Yellow tomato.
You like fried green tomatoes?
I never have eaten none of those things.
You'd like it, I guarantee you'd like some fried green tomatoes. They just fried meal and...
You know, I was way on up in age before I ate a cucumber sandwich. Have you ever eat a cucumber sandwich?
No.
You hadn't?
No.
Well, you put mayonnaise on them, salt. Right here's my sunflowers.
Yeah, let's look at them.
Now them on the end is colored. They'll be different color. See, I'm going to cut my cone. So this didn't fill out like, see, ain't that a pretty thing right there?
Now what is that?
It's sunflowers.
Oh, that's one you're saying. That's a,
sunflower.
they call that, I don't know what they call colored.
Colored, ain't it?
Well,
On the other
purple,
side.
yeah.
Well,
It's purple.
right there's another, I think.
Yeah.
I planted 4 or 5.
Now what's it? Oh, you got some cabbage over here. It's pretty. Look at this.
Oh, them cabbage, something eat them up. They run
They got bugs on them, looks like.
had sunflowers up yonder, but see, it didn't work out. Some eat all the leaves off. If you eat leaves off in here, they come out down in here.
You got problems with critters, don't you?
Yeah.
Critter problem.
You ever hear the beet?
Beach, yeah.
Yeah, I planted some. Right there's some beet right there. See, my cucumber just didn't do nothing this time. Didn't get no size. It's so hot. You know. Right there's beet now. See them?
No? Oh, over here. Yeah, I see them now.
See the beet down
I
there?
see them, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got something right there. What's that, a gourd or?
Watermelon.
That's a watermelon?
Yeah, it won't be that long. Them boogers will get it. They had 2 out there big in my fist, but they done got them. They must like them green too. Yeah.
So yeah, you got a bunch of tomato plants here too.
Yeah, I staked them. I didn't get around staking them others down. They stakes are dry. No, didn't. Yeah, I had some pretty tomato plants in there. Tomatoes at one time.
Here looks like you got some pepper. They might not eat the pepper, I don't know.
I don't know about that. Right here's some different. This is pepper. This is long.
That's hot pepper there.
Yeah, that's what you put in cabbage. You know, see right there, them in there. You put that in cabbage, you know.
These are sweet peppers here though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this here, these is good peppers. I eat some of them when I go out and get a salad, you know. I get them.
They hot?
Well, pepper steak's mild, you know.
Mild.
But some of them is hot, I'm sure.
Now here's some sticks that you're using in your garden, but these are tobacco sticks, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I stake, see? That's what I staked them with. I always put one between 2 plants.
Yeah.
It comes a whole lot of rain, you know, I use these strings, a whole lot of rain, they'll fall down, you know what I mean? Strings can't hold but so much. but we ain't had it this time.
No, it's been dry, ain't it?
Yeah.
Been a bad year for
Yes, sir.
drought so far.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I had two little rows of beans right there. I picked one row. But they sure see, there ain't no weeds took them or nothing, you know. And they sure was pretty hanging there the other day. They'd be good to pull and use for seed. That's my iced taters, if you ever seen any iced taters.
No?
That was iced taters.
Okay.
The iced taters is under the, if it's in there, they're under it, you know. Have to dig them out before groundhog days, I believe it is.
Well, now, let me ask you, Wayne, why'd you plant so much garden for?
Well, I just got involved, got started to see pretty well to come up, you know. I kept thinking it was going to be a big frost, but I was lucky. You know, it didn't have no frost. A couple of years ago, I had 125 tomato plants planted. And it come a frost there. And the old variety, it didn't bother them a bit. But the new varieties just was tender, you know.
Right.
And I just took my knife the next morning after I seen the frost, took my knife and cut them off the top of the ground. And they come out. They spread it out, you know. Come right out. Made good tomatoes.
Turn your head this way. There you go. Let me get a picture of you out here in your garden. All righty. Come on, let's go over and get some pictures of this Bel Air. Now that we got it cleaned up, we'll get some pictures of it.
Everything looks good away from it. I mean, you can't go with a close inspection.
Well,
that's just like a picture, you know.
We're going to go take a picture. That's what we're going to do. That's why I wanted you to pull it down there. We're going to make a picture, and I'll print that rascal out for you one day and get it to you.
Yeah, I saw the other day, I always took one of my white car, you know, while I had it out.
Well, we got some pictures of it. We didn't get, I was so tired that day I didn't take pictures like I should have, but from working on it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, all these trees right here got trimmed up.
Oh yeah, you
Them trees got trimmed and weeded and
job mowing around.
mowed, and September maybe we'll be back. Hopefully, I like hanging out with you. Me and you get along pretty good, don't we?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So when we first started on Monday, let's let people see what happened here. We didn't show them this, I don't think. That 67.
Did you take a picture of putting the cubs back?
Yeah, we got video of all that, or one of them anyways. Yuns was working so fast I couldn't keep up with y'all, and you got one of them moved before I got back over here. We're getting another camera, but originally that 67 Chevelle had sat here for 35 years.
Yeah.
And these two cubs were over there in that metal shed, and then he's got another cub right here, right there in the back. So that's kind of made this shed have three of his, four counting a snapper. So that got pulled out, and you know, if Randy hadn't have been here to help us, we couldn't have got nothing done much. It would have been hard, you know.
Oh yeah, we couldn't have given.
He had his big tractor, and I can't believe he was able to move that bulldozer, but it moved.
That tractor's pretty strong.
It's a big one, ain't it?
Drive and got big motor and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a 48 right there.
Over there's a 48.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a 49, and that's a 51 back there.
Yeah. What's your other two models?
That's a 68 yelling in there.
Yeah, and the one you
And
farm with.
one was 74.
Okay.
I thought it was a 75, but the boys done a little work on it, and he said it's a 74. They quit making them in 78, I think.
We even got your Cavalier wash, but that tree's already got it. When I asked you, I said, how long's it been since you washed it? And you said, about a month, maybe. And I thought, well, he ain't right. But now after we washed it and I look at it, all that stuff off that tree, it probably was a month ago when you washed it, because that stuff gets on there quick, don't it?
Oh, yeah. Lord, yeah. Yes, sir.
Now, what does this wheel go to? What's this tire turn wheel for?
Well, it was in the trunk of that car.
The Impala.
It's a 15. I believe them 14s on that. Somebody said it's hard to buy now, 14-inch tires. I don't know. That's just what somebody told me the other day. Turn it the other way.
You wanting to catch water?
Yeah. See, that's what I use to plant my garden wheel.
You use that water?
Yeah, I just went ahead and used it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that was a snow tire there. See, it's got that studs in it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's a snow tire, but it's wool. See, it had big cleats on it, you know.
Right.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's go over here to the car and then we're going to go eat here in just a little bit. We're going to take the viewers with us over to have some dinner with us here in a minute. Then we're going to take them to Priddy's General Store in the morning and show them Priddys. And look at that. Whoo, ain't that pretty? Looky there. Oh, yeah. All right, get over there and get back. Or so let me get one without it with you in it. Let's just get one with the car.
Don't that look better than it does sticking up?
I guess. I'm not used to seeing a car with a spotlight on it like that. That's kind of a new thing for me.
Well, that pickup I found, I got one on it. That's 72.
Here, hold this a minute. You film me taking a picture of your car. All right, now you get over by it and I'll take a picture of you.
I got your side of your head, let me get your face.
Oh, you got the better side of me then. I needed to get my hair cut while I was here, but I didn't figure to ask you where a good barber was at because I don't think you've been to a barber in a while, have you?
2009.
2009, last time you had your hair cut? How about that?
Ain't shaved since 2010.
You ain't shaved since 2010. How about that? Come up a little, let's get now. You're blocking the Bel Air sign on it there. There you go, you're blocking all that chrome. Okay, now, there you go. Kind of maybe put your hand up on the mirror or something. There you go.
Is that all right?
That looks good. All right. We good. Okay.
Mr. In Between.
All righty. Come right here. Stand by me and I'll get a picture of me and you on right here.
Okay.
There we go. Say cheese.
Cheese! We broke out, didn't we?
Well, we've had a good week. I'm going to go to camp and I'm going to take a shower and do a little work and I'll see you at 6:30. You know where that place is at?
Yeah.
All righty. Mr. Hopkins, I appreciate you.
Mr. John?
I appreciate working with you and we're going to get some good vittles here in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All righty.
And then we drizzle them with a salad dressing that we think kind of complements whatever's on. But there's a lot of different ones. You know, there's grilled chicken, buffalo chicken, you know, French dip. I mean, you can get anything on the flatbread. French dip's excellent. Yeah, I mean, all the different ones.
The Reuben flatbread is one of my favorites. If you like Reubens. Yeah.
How about the Philly steak sandwich? Is that pretty?
Excellent.
Okay. I think. Great.
Provolone cheese, about 6 ounces of sliced steak.
Yeah.
You can add grilled onions, peppers, mushrooms, whatever you like. We don't have it on the menu, but you can add those.
Okay.
I have no idea what.
Y'all take some more time, look it over. I just thought if you had any
I
questions.
read it to him before we ever got here. And I pulled it up and read it.
I'm still trying to decide.
It's hard to decide. It's almost like we should all get something and then split it and share it. Everybody have a little taste or something like that.
We got it's like a bacon cheeseburger.
Waynnie.
Waynnie.
See that?
Waynnie's world we just live in. This is the steak and cheese with mushrooms.
That's mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
And this is Jacques. Did you not meet him?
sorry.
Jacques. He's French.
Jacques. Good to say.
Yes. And this is Lee.
Good. My last name is Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Right?
Go ahead. They like it when they see people eating. They like it to see people pray over their food.
Why would you want to film that?
Because they like it. They like to see that.
Since that's the case, I'm going to do the Moravian prayer, which
Okay.
was,
I won't film you, I'll film her.
Which one that is?
Since we met,
It don't embarrass her. She's not embarrassed to pray in public, are you, Kid?
Are you going to put it on?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But I do sometimes. I have one store I do at R.M. Brooks's. They come all the way from Canada to get her to pray for them. They like to see people praying over their food.
and Jane can be a prayer.
It's not embarrassing to her to
What
pray.
do I do? What do I say?
All right, well-
Do I do the easy Moravian or do I just? I think we should do our own and let him just guide us.
Go ahead.
Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to gather here and to fellowship together and all the wonderful work that John and this crew has done to help our good friend Waynnie out. We're just so thankful, Lord, that you have brought us together and allowed our paths to cross. We thank you for this food, Lord, and we pray that you will use it to strengthen our bodies, to shine bright and to do your work. And we love you, we praise you, we honor you, and just go with us, lead and guide and direct us, and bless this food for the nourishment of our bodies. And it's in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Jane. Okay. I tell you what, you all come from the building though. Come out this way some. You're too close to the building. Come on out this way. Come close. I can't see your faces.
I don't like bossy people. You bossy.
I know. You have somebody has to tell you what to do. You don't know what to do.
I think he's
He loves for me to tell him what to do. He loves it.
You having your drink in there?
That's the way we've been going on all week. Come on a little closer though. I can't see y'all.
problem.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Damn.
See how the French are?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by Wayne.
He's gonna put the timer on there.
Oh, wait a
What's the
minute.
countdown?
Oh, wait a
We
minute.
start counting it down, right?
It's just running video. It's just video. I'll cut a picture out of
Oh.
the video. So we can do a bunch of posts.
Run!
All right, here. I'll turn this way. There we go. Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. All right, everybody do something crazy.
You know, there's no need. We already.
Okay, strike a pose. Strike a pose, Waynnie.
Come on, Wayne.
Strike a pose.
Do a dance pose.
Strike a pose.
Yeah.
You got enough now.
I think we got enough.
All right.
Let me check it here.
You had what, over 1 million people?
He's got 1.6 million views on his video right
I don't
now.
even know, you're a YouTube star.
Hey, if y'all go to Floyd's Country Store, it's gonna be good music up at the 26th.
Every Friday night's good music.
Yeah, I know that, but Twin Creek is gonna be there.
You got your schedule of all the dancing, the music?
Yeah, Todd and I, you met Todd.
Yeah.
We plan to go.
Yeah. Well, I've been with Waynnie all week. We've been filming all
I
week.
saw just a quick thing this morning. You were live at his farm.
Well, we was live here today, but we've been in his farm all week,
Okay,
yeah.
I saw the 55.
Yeah, it's
He's
out there.
got it.
Yeah,
The 2-door.
yeah.
But you talked your dad out of the 4-door to get the 2-door, and then he got the 4-door anyway.
Oh, you saw the little clip out
The
there?
clip that you
Yeah,
did,
about
yeah.
being here, yeah. That's when we filmed the other day, yeah. Yeah, we've been there all week.
You
We've
ain't
had,
been here before?
Oh yeah, I come here all the time.
Where you
I
from?
Blues Creek.
Blues Creek.
Originally,
Yeah.
18 years ago, I came down here and never left. So it's
You
kind
know
of hard to
Don
lose
Cream
that.
lives there?
No.
Don. I got a first cousin, Don. He lives there next to the fire.
Oh, okay. Right now, I'm in Blues Creek. I missed John when he went over to Hillbilly Hideaway.
Yeah. You was over there?
No, I missed them. I want to go over there because they have good food. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a. They're doing a giveaway for a black and gold Jeep, and I need to enter. You have to buy tickets. It's a fundraiser.
Yep.
And you've reminded me I need to go and register for the
To win?
Mountaineer Jeep. I need
Wouldn't that be
one.
something? That'd be a whole
need one.
show.
Bless me, Lord. I need a black and gold Jeep to drive to the football game.
Yeah, there you go. That is awesome. That's your co-pilot.
He says he can't get no women to ride with him, so he has to
come
ride around with
on.
that.
Come on.
Ready?
Oh, I love you've got the models back here.
It's one just like it. Just like it yonder.
Yeah, that
Just
one
like
right there.
That's convertible. Right?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, I always see you when you're, I thought that was my husband. I told my husband to meet me up here. He's on his Harley right now, and my Harley is the convertible. I don't like riding on the back no more. People drive too crazy.
Stand over there beside of him and I get a picture in front of his car and we'll get a picture in front of your car.
Right.
Got it?
It is a little
Yeah,
hot.
well, good. It's yellow. Wayne's got a Mustang too. He drove it last night.
you
He's
did?
got a convertible Mustang.
Of course you
His is red.
I didn't have a choice. My friend was selling this. His wife, it was her car, and she was an inch shorter than me and had trouble reaching the clutch even with the seat all the way up. So I bought it, and I have to use a pillow. I have a pillow in mine
Oh, okay.
and a towel because it's too hot. It does, but then I hit my knee right here. So I used the pillow to help me. And you notice what I did? I used flooring. I had somebody cut some flooring and put it there. And I have these things because my dogs usually ride back there, but it's too hot for them right now.
All right. Turn around now, Wayne, and let me get a picture of you two.
Yep. I have a boot thing that goes on it to cover it up. When you drive, it like tucks in and hides all of this. But I didn't put it on today. No.
Okay.